Hello friends, good afternoon and welcome back to the cabin. We're hanging out here on the property today. Joe and I have a list of things that we need to get done outside. And it is pretty cold. Well, it's warmed up now to about 13 degrees, but we woke up this morning and it was -2. But the sun is shining and that's always a great time to get out there and get some work done on the property. There's just a lot of stuff that now that winter has hit that we would like to get cleaned up and put away. Things that we're not going to be using until next year, like the kids' motorcycles, the wood chipper, and just some equipment like that that Joe wants to get put away in our little shelter logic, which is kind of like a pop-up garage because we don't have a garage yet, and get those stored away for the winter time so they're out of the way, not hanging out around the cabin. He's been working on the snow machines the last couple days, getting all of those out and maintenance done on those, getting them ready for the winter season. You know, the snow machines are a huge part of our life here in the winter. We use them, right, for hauling firewood and all kinds of things, but also just for having fun with the kids. The kids love the snow machines. We've got a big property here, so it's really fun to be able to go out and play with the snow machines, and that is our transportation to our remote cabin in the wintertime. So, you know, I get out there on the snow machines. I do. I'm not as excited about the boys are, and by boys, I mean Joe too. You know, Joe's a little daredevil and he does things. I'm like, Joe, you are almost 43 years old. Like, we are not 16 anymore. I'm like, I don't know, you know, like as you get older, there's things like you just kind of look at things a little bit differently, right? When we were kids, we were just little daredevils and things didn't scare us the way they do now. But I just realized they are very dangerous machines, and so I'm just very careful. And you know, you won't see Tina doing no jumps and tricks on a snow machine. Nope, the snow machine is going to take me from point A to point B, and that's going to be about it. You know, when I was younger, I was a little bit crazier. You know how it is when you're young, right? It's like, oh, let's jump off the bridge and let's hope the water's deep enough when we get there type thing. Yeah, no, I'm not so much like that anymore. I realize like life is fragile. So, but the snow machines are a big part of our life here in the wintertime. So Joe's been working diligently on getting them prepared for the winter season, and just some stuff like that around the property that's been on our to-do list. A big thing we have to do is unload a ton of hay that we went and picked up for the sheep to get us through the entire winter season. And being that we don't have a, you know, barn or hay barn or anything like that, we have a shelter logic, which, like I just said, is a pop-up garage that we store all of the sheep hay in. Well, we got the hay about a month ago and it's been sitting in our enclosed trailer because neither one of us have had time, nor did we feel like going and moving all the hay. So that's going to get done today too. Well, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, much later than I wanted to get this day started, but 2:30 in the afternoon, and you can see the sun is already starting to set. It just barely skims the top of the trees here in Alaska in the wintertime and then sets over there. It is getting light around 10 o'clock in the morning, and then it's getting dark around 4. So it just, you know, the winter daylight here goes by super fast and it gets dark very early. How's it going?
Fine.
Look, you have like little icicles on your mustache. Aww.
It's not icicles.
It's not icicles? Snotsicles? That's disgusting. What's up? Did you get the garage all cleaned out for the hay?
Kinda.
Kinda? Okay.
Hey girl, you coming to say hi? Where's all your sisters at? Hiding under the coop.
We got the fleet over here of snow machines. So this one's mine. These are all used. This one's mine. Electric start. Needs a new seat, but you know, whatever. The rest of it's great. Besides, you got padded snow pants on, so it's really no big deal. This one is Joe's first one. He says it's not as dependable as he wants it to be. He's a mechanic, and so obviously he's got more info on that, but he ended up getting this one instead for himself. And being that we use these guys to get us out to the remote cabin safely in the winter, we need them to be reliable.
Nothing would be worse than driving down a frozen river for hours just to break down because your snow machine breaks. And I actually had some issues. You guys might remember, this was my first one. When we went to the cabin for the first time last year, the idle was messed up on this thing, and if I stopped and let it just run, it would just die on me. And a couple times Joe had his little convoy with the dog trailer. They were in front of me and Kellen were in the back, and he didn't even know we had broke down. I couldn't do anything. We have no cell signal out there. And thankfully he looks back every now and then, but he was like pretty far down the river. And I'm like, hey, we were like stuck back there. You just couldn't stop at any point and just let it idle because it would die, and then I couldn't start it again. So this one had some issues, and unfortunately I am not strong enough for these pull starts. You know, these pull starts, I can do a lawnmower, I can do a lot of things that has a pull start, but these snow machines, I can't do it. I don't know what it is. So the electric start is the way to go, and I like that one a lot better. I feel much better with that. And Parker has a snow machine as well, but it's currently in the shelter logic. Joe's doing some work on it. There's something wrong with the skis. So lots of maintenance to be done on the snow machines so that we can count on them for winter travel. Huh, Kellen?
Yeah.
Are you excited for winter? Yeah.
I can't wait to drive a snow machine today.
Joe actually let Kellen ride in front and drive a snow machine, with Joe riding behind him, of course, on the same snow machine for the first time though. And so Kellen was super excited yesterday because we tried to do that last winter with Kellen, didn't we, Kellen? And he almost took them into a tree. So it's all about learning that throttle and how to push it and how not to push it and what that feels like. So unfortunately, they almost went into a tree last winter, and so Joe's like, yeah, we're gonna wait until you're a little bit older. But yesterday they got on the snow machine and Joe took him for a ride, and it was the best thing ever for Kellen. All right, well, the hay's all done. This will be enough hay to get us through until spring for the sheep. So I like, because we live way out here, I like to do a huge haul when we go and get hay and feed for the animals so that we don't have to worry about it for a while. I'm so cold I can hardly talk. Like, I sound like I've had like 7 beers. My mouth doesn't want to work. Anyway, we needed to get the enclosed trailer cleaned out, not just because it needed to be done, but because we're going to be going to town to pick up our tongue and groove siding for the inside of the addition on the cabin. So I'm really excited about that. And we needed that cleaned out so we have somewhere to put it on the way to and from town. Oh my gosh.
What?
Babe, you're like frozen.
Cold out here.
Oh, it is cold. It's freezing out here. I worked up a little bit of a sweat with the hay, but then it got real cold again. Kellen said he got so cold, he had to go in the house and warm up. He thought his nose was going to fall off. All right, so this is usually where we put all the snow machines. So it's pretty empty now that Joe's got them all out, except for Parker's, of course. That needs a little work, but got the wood chipper in here, snow blower near the front door. So when we need it, we can get to it. Right, Joe? Mm-hmm.
I've been here before, familiar with the view. This ain't nothing new. And every time that you walk through the door, I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep on.
All right, we are inside because it's freezing outside, and now it's dark. It's already dark. It is 5 p.m. It was dark an hour ago. So I'm just hanging out talking to Lexi on FaceTime. We talk pretty much every day. You want to say hi to Lexi? Lexi, say hi.
Hey.
Ew. She's eating a tomato. Who in the world eats a tomato like this? She eats.
It's the skin.
But why do you suck it all off of there and then eat? That's gross. The skin's like nasty.
Because the inside is not the best part. The skin's the best part.
So when's your next video, Lexi?
You're so silly. You're so silly.
We're meeting up with Lexi tomorrow. We're gonna go to church and we're gonna go to lunch. And then we are going to go back to Lexi's to sign Christmas cards for you guys. Aren't we, Lexi?
Sure are.
Did you practice your autograph? Yeah.
I'm practicing it right now.
Yep, go practice. This is serious stuff, Lex.
Oh, my hair looks crazy.
You look beautiful. Say bye.
Bye, guys.
You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. I love the things you said to me. It seems like you like me too. We can't take
it's right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. For me, it seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. So just sit with me, talking through the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me.
Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Well, good morning, friends. We are in town today. We just got through our church service with Lexi and James and the boys. Beautiful service. We did communion today. First week of December, hard to believe. So we've got a lot of errands to do in town today. We're doing some Christmas shopping for the boys. We're going to be going to Lowe's to get the tongue and groove siding for the cabin edition. And we're going to grab lunch, go hang out with Lexi for a little bit tonight, and sign some Christmas cards for you guys for that Christmas card exchange. And we just thought we would take you guys along for another beautiful day here in Alaska.
Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and
Okay, we had a good lunch with Lex and James, and they have taken the boys back to their apartment so that Joe and I can do some Christmas shopping for them without them being with us, you know, because they can't be slinging their stuff and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun afternoon. I think we're gonna go to Lowe's though first to get the tongue and groove siding that we plan on doing in the addition to the cabin. It's gonna happen, friends. It's all coming together with the addition, and it's time to put on the plastic and do the tongue and groove siding. And I'm super excited because now my part comes in, like the decorating and like the pretties. You know, now that Joe's got all the hard work done, I can come in and do the fun stuff, right? So I'm really excited about that, getting that wood today and starting on that hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can talk him into starting a little bit of that tomorrow. Right, Joe?
Nope.
Joe, you don't even know what I was talking about.
Said the other time, I'm seeing get him to put some of the wood up tomorrow.
Did I say that? I didn't say that. You're just making things up. Anyway, we're going to go get some shopping done.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. There's something that happens when something that happens when December ends, when December ends, yeah, yeah. Oh.
Hey friends, welcome back to the cabin. We had a lot of fun shopping yesterday for the boys. I've got to get those presents wrapped eventually and get them under the tree, but I'm pretty sure I've got all my Christmas shopping done. A few other things I want to get for Lexi yet, but you know, it's funny because I normally do all my Christmas shopping online. I absolutely hate doing all the shopping in person, especially this time of year, just because it is so busy and the stores are so crowded. It is a task for me. I know some people love it and enjoy shopping, and if that's you, more power to you. But for me, it's a daunting task. And I think it's funny because I used to always consider myself an extrovert, right? Like the social butterfly. If there was people, I wanted to be there. If there was a barbecue, Tina was there. If there was a barbecue, Tina was there. And now I'm just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like I've gotten older. I'm 41 and I don't really feel the need to be the life of the party. I don't feel the need to be at every barbecue. And I just like being home. I'm a homebody. I am a homebody now. I like being here with my family, my kids, just doing all the things. So to go outside and spend an entire day shopping around that many people, it really brings me out of my comfort zone. And someone once told me that an introvert that spends time with people, or like if you work and you're an introvert, when you come home from work, you feel drained, like just mentally exhausted from peopling all day, right? And you need to plug in and recharge that battery. So it's funny, when Joe was working full-time in the Coast Guard, he would come home from work and he would be like that. He would be exhausted. And I never understood it. But Joe, as you know, is quite the introvert, you know, and so to deal with people all day long, it was hard for him. So he would come home just mentally exhausted, and I can understand that and resonate with that now. So when we get back home from a trip like that in town where we've hit multiple stores and peopling all day, I'm exhausted. And then it's like the real work begins when you get home, right? Because we always end up picking up some groceries while we're out, anything like that, and try to make the trip to town worth our while. So when we get home, I've got to clean the refrigerator out, put all the groceries away, unpack the trailer. Like it's just like the second half of that shift begins. So it's a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun too. I know the boys are going to be super excited about their presents this year. Kellen's family also, of course, is sending some things up for them. So they'll be a little bit spoiled, you know, but the boys also understand the reason for the season. We enjoy giving gifts and doing the Christmas thing, but we also know that the real reason that we celebrate is to celebrate the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. And they're very aware of that. And we make sure that that is the forefront of the season here in our home for our family. So anyway, thanks for going with us yesterday to town for that supply/shopping run. Today, the boys are outside playing. They got school done super quick. They're catching on to the fact that they really control their day. You can either sit and do schoolwork all day, or you can knock it out and go play while the sun is still up. So Joe has been out working on the addition, and I'm super excited because we picked up all of that tongue and groove siding yesterday, and he's got everything cleaned out. He's putting up the plastic right now, and then we should maybe be able to start some of that siding, and I just can't wait to see the color and see it coming together. We got the door that's going to be joining the new office space to our bedroom. So hopefully we can get that in soon, maybe even today, I don't know. But that would be nice to be able to go from the inside of the house into the addition, especially for Joe while he's working, because it's so cold outside. And so while he's working in the addition, when he needs to come in for lunch or use the restroom, he's got to hop out and go all the way around the cabin and come in through the front door. So once that door is in and that space has been cut out of that wall, it'll make working on the addition a lot easier for Joe. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get outside really quick and see what Joe's been up to. Okay, so let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Me and Lexi had a little debate on the chandelier that I picked out for our bedroom addition here. So you gotta envision it with me, okay? Like I'm like thinking color scheme and all the colors. This whole interior of the master addition is gonna be the tongue and groove planks, right? Which you guys saw at Lowe's. It's kind of this natural wood color. We like that. That matches the rest of the cabin. That's what we're going to keep it. I am thinking about doing a accent wall here because our bed is going to be centered on this wall. just to kind of break up the color. Maybe, maybe not. But if I was gonna do an accent wall, it would be on this wall here, and then the rest of them would be that natural wood color. But either way, I was thinking that natural wood siding plus the natural wood beams that Joe put in the cabin, it was a decision between the antler chandelier or the black iron chandelier that I chose. Lexi really liked that antler chandelier, and it's like, I get it. It's a cabin out here in Alaska. I love the antler look. I mean, we have, you know, taxidermy stuff all over the cabin. I love that. I think it would have been beautiful, but I was afraid it would just kind of all be like the same color, because the antler chandelier was neutral colors, right? So with the natural wood, the natural beam look, and then you have the antler chandelier, I thought that it would kind of just drown out and it'd be too much. So I really like the black iron chandelier that I picked, because anything black and irony looking looks great with like the rustic cabin look in natural wood. You know, we've got the black iron chandelier above the kitchen table in the cabin, and I think it looks great. So Lexi thinks we should have got the antler chandelier. I chose to get the black one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm very curious to see what you think. I feel like the antler one would have been too much for this space. I don't know. So let me know what you think. So it's a 36-inch chandelier, that black one that I got. So it's going to be pretty big, and it's going to drop down from the center of the beams here over our bed, essentially, is how that's going to go. So, but I'm really curious, because I had the hardest time picking between those two chandeliers at Lowe's yesterday. So let me know what you think. So we're working on trying to make sure that our chandelier is going to be centered, and the electrical box for the light fixture was over too far to the right. It was centered exactly until we put our beams in, and then it was a little off. So Joe moved it, and to the eye it looks centered, but we just want to make sure with the plumb bob, because once we hang that chandelier, we're gonna know if it's not centered. We've got the generator going, so hopefully you guys can hear when we're talking in here. But right now, sunset is at 3:39 p.m. in the afternoon. So we're not getting a lot of sunlight right now for the solar system. And haven't used the generator probably every 2 to 4 days to charge up the solar battery. So hopefully you guys can hear us okay. Hello, sir. We ordered a grande coffee with some whipped cream and cinnamon sugar. That's going to be $4.17, please.
Yeah, ask for black coffee.
No, you did not ask for black coffee, sir. Look, this ain't Starbucks. Sir! So just in case you guys were wondering, Asher is doing really good. In fact, he's doing a lot better than I thought he would so fast. He's like scaling the stairs on his own and coming down. He does his little hop, his little three-legged hop. I just was really surprised. I didn't think he was going to be able to make it up and down the stairs as fast as he did, but he is. So we go in about 4 days or so to get his staples removed, and then I guess from that point, that's, you know, he should be pretty good to go. and he's still sleeping through the night, eating and drinking. He has completely figured out how to use a litter box on his own now, thank goodness. That was a struggle trying to get him in and out of that litter box all day long. He just had to figure out how to balance on his little legs, but he's doing really good. So thank you guys for your sweet comments and all of your prayers on that last video. We're just trucking right along with his recovery, and he'll have those staples out in no time. And I'll be really glad when his hair starts to grow back in, because you know, right now that scar still looks pretty crazy. So once his hair grows back in, it will kind of cover that up a little bit and it won't look as bad, but he's doing really good.
Dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
All right, we got one wall almost done. So we still have to do plastic on the top and up on the ceiling. The tongue and groove siding is going to go all the way up to the ceiling. So we still have to do plastic up there before we can finish, but just seeing this one wall done is super exciting. Super exciting. And this is going to be the accent wall that I plan on either staining or painting so that it kind of just gives a little bit of depth to the room. So this is going to be that accent wall, and the rest of it will just be this natural wood color. I think it's going to be beautiful. So I think what we're going to work on now, Joe is going to be pulling out this window, which is the window to our current master bedroom. And this is where there's going to be a walk-through door into the rest of the house. And as you guys know, the master bedroom will become two things. It'll become a office space, which is what you'll walk directly into from our new bedroom. And then outside of that, you'll go into the walk-in pantry that'll be off of the kitchen. So a lot of work still to do, but this addition is coming along and I couldn't be more excited. So we're going to be taking out this window and putting in the interior door that we got from Lowe's yesterday. And Joe is jimmy rigging this little vent. Jimmy, Jerry, whoever he is, we're doing it up. You guys know that for a source of heat, Joe put in this PVC pipe from the loft, which is the boys' bedroom upstairs. It's always warmer up there because heat rises and we have a wood burning stove in the cabin. So we are stealing some of that heat from their room, bringing it down through this PVC pipe into this vent down here that plugs into the wall, and it has a fan. So it'll be sucking that heat from upstairs into this new master addition. So we're hoping that it will be enough to keep us warm in here. If not, we will do something like a wall propane heater or something in this back addition, but we're gonna just give it a shot. Obviously this side of the wall is nowhere near being done as far as the siding, but it's getting chilly in here. We did have the space heater on a little while ago and it ran out of propane. So we are gonna plug this in and see if we can feel heat. So fingers crossed we'll get to get some heat from the boys' room upstairs. Oh, it has different levels? Do you feel anything?
Not yet.
Oh, oh my gosh, Joe, that's warm. That's totally warm.
But the lid stove's not on, so it's not that warm.
Yeah, but still. Oh my goodness, how neat. So it has different levels of the fan that you can turn on. Well, as it turns out, it looks like we won't be putting the interior door in today as we thought. We got the wrong size door. We didn't even measure it. We just assumed the size that it was and we were completely off. So we will have to return this door to Lowe's and get the right size, and that will have to be part of another video. As far as the wall lamps, I was just thinking about it as Joe was putting on the siding, and I'm one of those people, I like to randomly change my furniture around, and if I ever decide to change the furniture around in this new bedroom, those wall lamps are a permanent fixture. So I'm just gonna get some little lamps for our nightstands and they'll be just fine. So we went ahead and covered up the outlets that Joe had put in for those wall sconces, and I'm pretty happy with that decision because I know eventually I will end up moving the furniture around at some point. Thanks for hanging out with us here at the cabin for another day in the life, and we will see you guys very soon on the next video. I like your new sweater, Joe. It's a little change in the wardrobe, eh? Dressed up for church? In a fancy hoodie? Matches your beard. What are you looking at?
Can't figure it out.
The most beautiful thing you ever saw. Babe, We get the afternoon together. Babe? Babe, Santa's looking for you.
Where is he?
You're in big trouble.
Don't push so hard, babe.
I'm trying not to. See, I'm already in here.
James, are you stressed out about signing cards?
I don't do paperwork.
Why are you so stressed out?
Right there?
I hope you're very grateful for James's signature because he's dying over here having to sign his card.
Oh, who drinks this stuff?
It's called foo-foo coffee. You know what I'm saying? I drink it, Joe.
Me too.
I know, trying to act all manly, like, ugh, who drinks foo-foo coffee? Joe Watson does.
I think you did a great job here, Joe.
Wow, that's a really bright light. Wow. Ew, it's like you can see everything. Let's just